Hi, my name is Leslie Mansell, Leslie Mansell Arts, and welcome to the fifth episode of my summer video series. I want to start off by thanking the Connecticut Historical Society, the Connecticut Cultural Heritage Arts Program, and Kate Schramm. Thank you all so much. Now, my guest this week is Brother Al Carter Sr., and many of you know him. He's well known in the community for playing the kunga drums and also for doing Kwanzaa presentation. He's our Baba, our father of the Kwanzaa community and throughout the black community here in Hartford. And his son, Alvin Carter Jr., will be my guest next week. He's a traps player. He plays the drum kit. And he is also an MC and is involved in the arts throughout Hartford and very well known himself. So I always start off with a song. I'm going to do my song first and then bring on my brother. I'm ready. They asked me how I knew my true love was true. I, of course, replied, something here inside cannot be denied. They said someday you'll find all who love are blind. When your heart's on fire, you must realize smoke gets in your eyes. So I chaffed them and I gaily laughed to think they would doubt our love. And yet today my love has gone away. I am without my love. Now, laughing friends deride tears I cannot hide. So I smile and say, when a lovely flame dies, smoke gets in your eyes. Smoke gets in your eyes. Thank you all. And now may I present my brother, Alvin Carter Sr.
Greetings, everyone. I am Abu Alvin Carter Sr. I'd like to say thank you to all those that made this particular occasion possible. I am very much honored to be a part of it. I would like to start off my presentation with a song called Funga Alapia. I'm going to sing the song and play the accompanying rhythm. Funga Alapia, Ashe, Ashe. Funga Alapia, Ashe, Ashe. everyone. I would now like to beautify this situation with a very good friend of mine. The lovely Leslie Mansell is going to help me demonstrate two words: agreement and contribution. Now, this time, Leslie, I just want you to just do whatever you feel like, okay? And try to do it as quickly as you can. Go ahead. All right. So, she did what she felt like. I did what I felt like. That was the agreement. We didn't make music. We just kind of made noise. But now, with the help of an agreement, we're going to go from making noise to making music. And none of this would be possible if we weren't willing to make a contribution.
Yes.
So I'm going to ask you if you would keep time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. Nice and loud. Both hands equal attack. 1, 2. Thank you, Leslie. That was beautiful. Very well done. So you see that it is possible when you establish an agreement and you make a contribution toward that agreement, wonderful things happen. We were able to go from making noise to making music. And this applies to every area of life. So, again, I'd like to thank my sister Leslie for that wonderful contribution. And now I'm going to move on because I'd like to talk about some things that are happening in the world today. I guess you could say, it's kind of like current events. These are very troubled times. We are dealing with, a pandemic. And then while that might be something new, the fact that people like George Floyd are being murdered and maimed is nothing new. That's been happening ever since there ever was a United States, and even before the United States that was happening. But it's time for that to stop. So I feel that I would just like to offer peace and blessings upon the souls of all those who have ever been maimed and murdered by the police and the populace of the United States. Again, peace and blessings be upon their soul. I would, in tune with that, say that, it's time for us to stop or to move beyond marching and demonstrating. Those were 20th century tactics. This is the 21st century. So we need to change our attitude. We need to go from kneeling and protesting and complaining to providing and protecting and projecting our future. And it's up to us to do it. We can't have anyone else do it for us. We can't wait for someone to set our future in our laps. We must determine our future. So with that in mind, I'd like to acquaint you with an organization of which my daughter, Sarana Bake, is a founding member. It is called Mutual Aid Hartley. And there is, if you go, you can Google mutualaidhartford.com and you will receive a lot of information about that particular organization. The wonderful thing about this organization is it's like all of us need to be self-sustaining. They're not looking for any handouts from, the Hartford Foundation for Giving or anybody else. They have found a way to provide for themselves. If you need something, you take something. If you have something, you contribute something. And you can be on both sides of the coin. You might have something that you have an abundance of, so you can contribute that and take something that you have less of. So this is important because this is talking about us being independent. It's the fact that we can and should and must do for ourselves. So I just want to thank my daughter and all her constituents for showing us the way. Peace and blessings be upon you all. Now, I also would like to talk about something very important, and that's what year it is. According to the Yoruba calendar, this is the year 10,062, and the year started June 3rd, 2020, and it's going to conclude on June 2nd, 2021. So, again, if we're going to become independent, we need to recognize that our ancestors have done wondrous things. Just consider this. They have been keeping time for 10,062 years. And I wonder how many of us were aware of that. Because we're not going to be taught that in the schools. It's up to us to rediscover our history and our heritage. Now, it is also very important, again, like I said, we need to provide, protect, and project into the future. So, I would also like to now offer another musical piece. This is a tribute to females. Females of all times and all climes, females of all sizes and all guises. These praises to Yemanya will be offered in your behalf. So, the words translate roughly to praises to Yemanya, mother of all the sweetness in the world. Praises to Yemanya, mother of all the sweetness in the world. So, here's my offering. So, that was an offering for, and to, again, females of all times and all climes, all sizes, and all guises. I sang those praises to Yemanya in your behalf. And Yemanya is the spirit of motherhood. Yemanya is one of the major Orisha in the religion of Ifa. So, it is fitting that we take some time to sing praises to Yemanya in behalf of my favorite half of humanity, females. So I want to conclude by saying again, thank you to all those who made this particular occasion. Again, I am so pleased and blessed to be offered to be a part of this. So I'd like to leave you with these words from the celebration of the holiday of Kwanzaa. This is called the farewell statement, or in Kiswahili, Chanshila Tuto Onana. The farewell statement says this: strive for discipline, dedication, and achievement in all you do. Dare struggle and sacrifice, and gain the strength that comes from this. Build where you are, and dare to leave a legacy that will last for as long as the sun shines and the waters flow. Practice daily umoja, unity; kujichagulia, self-determination; ujima, collective work and responsibility; ujama, cooperative economics; nia, purpose; kuumba, creativity; and imani, faith. May the wisdom of the ancestors always walk with us. May our children honor us by following our example in love and struggle. May the year's end greet us stronger and laughing. And at the end of the year to come, may we sit again together with greater achievement and larger numbers and closer to liberation and a higher level of African consciousness. Peace and blessings be upon us all. Thank you.
And Brother Al, I just want to thank you so much for being a part of LMA Presents 2020. I am so happy to have my brother here with your beautiful words of wisdom. God bless you. And I just wanted to point out, you've seen Brother Al play his kunga and speak his mind all over the city of Hartford and all over the region. And People of Goodwill, you were with the group People of Goodwill.
Yes, I was one of the founding members.
Yes, indeed.
I named the group.
Oh, right, that's true, that's true. And the Semitic, the other group you were with, the Semitic.
Oh, the Afro-Semitic experience.
Afro-Semitic experience, yes.
Yeah, they're fantastic, you know, and I just want to thank them so much for that opportunity.
Yes. So I want to thank Brother Al Carter Sr. for being the tree, and the fruit, his son Alvin Carter Jr. will be our guest next week. So thank you so much, and God bless you, Al. Thanks for all your wisdom and your words.
Peace and blessings, everyone.
To everyone. God bless.